What's up, everybody? It's Conger Live. We're back again with another TMNT Mutant Madness video. In today's video, we're going over the current and upcoming events. They were announced quite a few days ago on Discord, but we have an event starting tomorrow-ish, the day after tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world. It's the 31st here, so it would technically be tomorrow, but I probably won't get to start playing it till the 2nd here in Thailand because I am ahead of the American schedule, which is what this is basically based off of. So looking at the current upcoming events, please be advised some information may change, blah 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 blah. We're in season 10 now. You guys should already know that. We went through the past before. We're in the Earth Invasion Hero event with Zorox. That ends on April 3rd, so we have a few days left for that. If you're looking to score a Zorax, make sure you're opening all your drives, etc. It's really nice that they made it that we can open multiple drives at once now. So if you're looking to snipe, this is the time to do it. And then we have Trial of Wisdom from April 1st through 4th. Now this is new. We've had a Trial of Courage before. They had some problems with trials. They went back to the drawing board. So the Trial of Wisdom is new. Each day you will have 10 attempts to complete battles of varying requirements and difficulty. Varying. Requirements. And difficulty. Not sure what that means. You might benefit from specific heroes, need to defeat enemies under a specific time limit, allow none of your heroes to knock out, or other unique conditions for the battle. This event kicks off the new cadence of cycling events. We aim to have something going every week, so this is super exciting. For a couple reasons, this should hopefully bring some life back to the game, and it gives me something to create content about every week outside of the other games that I'm starting to cover and things like that. So I can still bring content to you guys who love the Ninja Turtles and Mutant Madness. So it says there's details over here, so we're going to go take a look at that. Here we have the Brawls and Trials. This was updated a couple days ago. Trial of Courage is the one that we had when we did get a chance to do the trial. Brawl, I believe that's like the rooftop brawl, which is like the anniversary events and the holiday event. So it looks like we'll have that being mixed into the rotation of every week, something happening. So Brawls and Trials are game modes meant to encourage and reward hero variety. These events will run regularly. To be sure to check the in-game events section to see when one is available. Now, the thing about rewarding hero variety, yes, we've always wanted that, but we still don't have very much agency in choosing who we want on our roster. We are still very much the subject of RNG, either light spenders or free-to-play players specifically, but even whales, you know, if they want to get a certain character, like they have to wait till that character comes into the shop, and even then there's a limit. So it'd be really nice to see some sort of like shard farming so that we could like unlock the 5-star hero that we really want to unlock, or some way of collecting more hero specific drives, but that's way down the road if they ever decide to give us something like that, as they, you know, got rid of the Ascension. They're never going to do that again. There's just so many. Anyways, who can survive the longest, do the most damage using only blasters, turtles, villains? Some trials will have different requirements, goals, or difficulty. So this is kind of interesting. Like turtles, villains, they had talked about doing like synergy or like roles. And yes, we know that other than the 4 turtles, there's like Metalhead and there's Slash and there's Toka, which all count as turtles, right? So they kind of have these hidden roles, but they're not actually assigned. But it would really be nice to see something like that come in the future. This is like the best we're gonna get for something like that, I feel. Just 2 cents. It will be up to you to prove that you have the spirit of a true warrior in the face of countless enemies. Battles and tickets. So each player will have 10 tickets at the beginning of the event. Each attempt at the trial will consume a ticket, and you will battle for as long as you can with one hero squad. Once all of your heroes have been knocked out, your attempt will be over. Tickets will replenish 1 every 10 minutes up to the cap, so there will be options to use gems or watch a short video for more tickets. Now, battles and tickets. Now, is this for brawls or is this for trials? Because in the past, we basically have had 10. I think this was for the trials. So I think we had this kind of ticket option because there was an error in the original Trial of Courage, where it consumed 2 tickets, but they did recharge over time. So as long as you're playing regularly, you can play a lot more than 10 battles a day to try and really do the best that you can. But I feel like, given what your roster is, you'll find out your limits after about 10 battles. Maybe there's not going to be a whole lot you can do unless you're still growing your roster pretty quickly. If you have access to the event and you're growing a lot because you're fairly new in the game, then yes, play as much as you can. Try and do better. The leaderboards during the trial or brawl, you'll be competing for who can perform the best. Just like other events, your position on the leaderboard will be the highest level you completed or the most points scored, etc. And at the end of the event, leaderboard rewards will be given based on placement sent to your in-game mailbox. Now, does this mean there won't be daily rewards? It's event rewards only, or they're daily and event rewards? We don't quite know yet. It sounds like there's only event rewards, much like your hero economy events or the resource economy events. So you're going to need to play every day to get your score. Will your score from one day to the next accumulate, or is it just the best over the 4-day period? Not quite sure yet. In like Brawls, you wanted to get a score every single day because there were rewards every day, and then you got new reward. You added that to your score for the event score. So we're still waiting to see what's going to happen. In a day or two, we're going to know. I will make a video about that. So the Trial of Courage is the trial we did have before, wave after wave. Of enemies you will meet in a squad on battlefield. Defeat as many as you can until your team is knocked out. There was a benefit to having more time count on the meter, and so we were playing in 4x to make that timer run a lot faster. That was one of the problems, and also the difficulty was inconsistent from one node to the next, so there was some sort of bug. They knew that was the case, and so that's why they've taken it off the table for such a long time trying to fix it. Trial of Wisdom is where we complete a series of challenges with varying requirements and difficulty. This may be a time limit, hero requirements, or other unique variations. Now this is really interesting. This will be the first time we've had a Trial of Wisdom. That's what's coming up tomorrow, basically. And what are we gonna get? Hopefully we have a lot of fun figuring that out, seeing what happens there. So yes, I'll definitely make a video, my first impressions of the Trial of Wisdom, as I get to play it for the first time. And then Brawl, deal as much damage as you can under a time limit. The enemies will get more difficult as you progress through damage thresholds. Now, this is like the rooftop Brawl, but the enemies didn't get more difficult, right? When we did the anniversary event and so we have these 3 things that that are expected to basically cycle every week, and they're about 4-day events, much like the tournaments. Kind of like 3 or 4 days. So these are about 4-day events every week. 3 days off, 4 days on is what we're looking. So if we're starting with Trial of Wisdom, maybe we're going to do Brawl the following week, or Trial of Courage the following week, and then Brawl, and go likely through that type of cadence. Was this helpful? Sure, I'll say it was helpful. Not very often. I'm like excited about this kind of stuff because they've failed on delivery so often. But that's what's coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this Trial of Wisdom based on how it's worded. What do you think these requirements and difficulties might be? Leave a comment down below. Ninja, kick that like button. Don't forget to subscribe like always so you can get more of the content I create for both Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Madness. I'm starting to do some stuff for DC Worlds Collide. It is in soft launch, open beta here in Southeast Asia. Rumored global launch in June, so not too far away, but that's not official yet. So yeah, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.